Hi everybody, Trace here. We're in India. We're at Mumbai. And exactly what I've been hoping for, it's soupy. With the premiere, um, last video with the premiere was over in Zanzibar. And we said at the end of that one that the premiere was going in the shop for a major refit. Well, I'm happy to report that it has had that refit. I deleted it out of my hard drive and re-downloaded it off of the Just Flight reseller website. And after a little bit of difficulty and with some assistance from my new best friend Simon at Just Flight, and thank you very much for your help, Simon, I was able to get a good download, and I think it's better. It's much more stable. It does not cause flight sim to crash, and I think there's definitely been an improvement. Unfortunately, the Navigraph situation has not been fixed. So we're still in the same way. We're flying it with the Garmin, and frankly, I don't care. So this morning, it is, as I'd hoped for, a foggy morning, which is why I'm in India, was to get into some foggy weather and to test my hopefully improving ability to shoot close approaches with just the GPS. So we're at Mumbai, otherwise known by oldsters as Bombay, on the west coast of India. And we're going to fly into the center of the country to Bhopal, which is Victor Alpha Bravo Papa. It's a 300 and some odd mile flight, and hopefully we'll have pretty soupy conditions when we get there. And if they don't occur naturally, I'm going to make them occur. We're going to land this flight in 5-mile visibility, or worse, I hope. So, the usual NPAG crew are on board, or getting ready to board, and brew up some coffee in the back of the airplane. The flight crew are getting ready to fire it up. The flight line flight is started, and we're ready. So let's get on board and get going. Okay. Well, you'll notice a difference here. I have downloaded the FMS from the Citation X. It's not helping, but it's there. I'll show it to you in a minute. Okay, battery up. Lights up. And I don't want to waste too much time getting the engine started, because I have found that if you do waste too much time in this airplane, the result will be that the engines will quit for lack of power. So we're just going to go right into our routine here. Right. And we'll start the engine, and then we'll come back and we'll input the destination. So let's get outside and close her up and start them up. Lights are on. Yes, good. Close her up. Hit the little tab here to make the throttles go up to the first detent, which they will start, and wind them up. Once that first engine is running, we'll kick the generator on, which will provide electrical power to start the other engine and also to keep things going. There we go. Okay. Left generator, right generator up. You don't want the pitot heat on the ground, lest you melt it. Okay. Left engine, wind her up. Okay. Now, let's see if we can get. Yep. At least we got it on. Oh, we got to that too. I think that's as far as we get without getting the actual one up, and it doesn't do any good anyway. So that being said, let's get this generator on. And shift 3. And get the Garmin up, which is actually our only really useful navigational instrument. But it is, fortunately, very useful. And we're going to scroll. Oops. Now, scroll up. Right, Victor, Alpha, Bravo, Papa, and it should say Bhopal. No, it's not, because you didn't type it in right, dummy. Alpha, Bravo, Papa, Bhopal. Okay. And that should be 300 and some odd miles, 355. Fine. Okay. Now what? Okay. This stuff set up. No, you need to go to scroll up. Right, now set this up. We want that to the FMS setting. Scroll up, and now we'll have the pink line. That is pointing to the destination, and it will continue to point to the destination. Okay. Time to call ATC and set up our departure.
Mumbai round, November 461 Kilo Tango with Oscar. Request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out. November 461 Kilo Tango, Mumbai round, airport is
Glad to
currently
hear it.
IFR, request denied.
See if we can get an ATIS. We can.
Chhatrapati Shivaji Airport information, Oscar 0113, wind, calm, visibility 2, sky conditions, few clouds, 4,700, temperature 3, 2.1, niner, altimeter 2, niner 8, ILS, runway niner, landing and departing, runway niner.
No disrespect to the Indians. They're great people, but I can't pronounce their names or their words to save my life. They probably have the same problem with ours. Okay. Runway 9er. Looks like we're pointing the 27 way. Scroll up 45. 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 Scroll up 20. Scroll up 5. That'll do. Okay. We have 1,355 pounds in each engine, on each tank. That's 2,600 total. She will hold 3,600. We're only 3/4 full. That's plenty. I've been monkeying around with the aircraft config file with this airplane to make it a little more accurate. The real world version of this airplane only has like a 1,400 mile range. That's just not making me happy. So right now I've got the fuel flow scaler, which I found at 1.66, and that had me burning 350 pounds an hour per engine per side. I've got it now to 0.8, and we'll see what the fuel burn is with that. It's at least somewhat close to accurate. It's not very close, but it'll do. Okay, so we're going to runway 9er. That's in that direction. Let's see if we can pull up an airport diagram of sorts. Okay. Yeah. All right, I get it. Sort of. Let's go. Well, I'm both nervous and glad that we're IFR. That's why we're here, to experience India's crappy visibility. Now this airplane has given me the most difficulty. You notice I'm flying with the mouse yoke, which I said I would never do. I lied. I am doing it, but I'm starting to do it pretty well. This airplane is the most difficult of all of them to fly with the mouse yoke. But I'm starting to do it. Okay, go up here and hang a right. You can see what I've done is I've adjusted the mouse yoke down to the lowest sensitivity and the lowest null zone, and that makes it more dependable and reliable. Let's see, go right. Straighten out. That in combination with, see, I've got the axis indicator. The large axis indicator is set in, so I can see where the center point is much more quickly. And that's a big help. Okay, here we go. We're going down correctly. Here's one advantage in this. You can press the space bar and look around. And as soon as you press down the space bar, it disables mouse joystick and lets you look around the cabin. And let go of the space bar and you're right back to where you were. Now see, previously I could not taxi in a straight line with this thing. Now I mostly can. which makes it a lot easier to land it. The last couple of flights I've done this way, and I've landed it fairly well. We'll see how this one goes. This is going to be a real challenge because this is going to be crappy visibility. This is a real test to, the technique I'm using for lining it up with the course pointer. Okay, we don't got to ask for permission. Not your flaps. We're just going to line up and go. They're not required to like it. Sometime I'll tell you about why I use the ATC I use, namely the FSX default ATC. Mainly because all the other flight sim ATCs I've found are even worse. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is going to be a challenge. Keep her straight. Keep her straight. Keep her straight. Well, we're doing it sort of. Pretty much doing it. Oh, idiot, look out. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. She's flying. You're up. Okay. Now yoke off. Autopilot on. Out to hold. Scroll up 20. Scroll down 20. Good, good, good. Catching on. Okay, go to heading. Activate heading, flaps up. Okay, where's the heading go? Oh, I see. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. All the way around the wrong way. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll down 20. 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 Scroll up 45. Scroll down 10. Close to it. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 20. Let that airspeed build up a little bit. I'm getting better at it, but it's still not a piece of cake. Scroll down 10. We're only going 300 something miles, so I'm only going to go to like, what, I don't know, 29.5 or something. What are we calling for now? 21. Scroll up 10. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll see. We've got a fish to fry right now. Okay, we're gaining airspeed. Scroll down 10. Scroll down 20. Let's get it to where the airspeed remains constant. Scroll up 10. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, that's great. We're going the wrong way. Or are we? Something screwed up. Oh yeah, we're going the wrong way. Wookie. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll down 20. Scroll up 20. Scroll up 10. Scroll up 5. Scroll up 2. About right. You gotta be paying attention to those little feathery arrows. Now let's have a look. Coming around, we're just, jeez. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting ready to start our flight now. Now that the captain has started to open his eyes and pay attention. Alright. Could be worse, I suppose. Altitude wheels to hundreds rather than thousands by secondary clicking, which of course is not easy. For a crippled old man, but I managed it. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Coming around, 222. Time to lower the nose a little. Scroll up 20. holding steady. It might be increasing slightly. That will do. Time for 2x. Now, if you recall from previous Premier flights, I was having a problem with voice attack, like locking up and not working. And by doing a bunch of clicking and strange stuff, I was able to get it going again. And on that flight from where? At Tempe to Zanzibar, I had to finish the flight manually. The difference now is since I've done the re-download, hold on, scroll up 10, scroll up 10. This airplane, this new download is a much more stable platform, and I can reset the flight. And if necessary, I'll just reset the flight, and that gets it working again. I've done this once or twice already. So while I don't have the Caranavigraph, it's behaving like a lady. It really is. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine, but I don't need it. It's visible in the 2D cockpit if you want it, and right now I do not require it. So when we level out at altitude, we're going to find out what the fuel burn is. We're going 31.5, which is a nominal eastbound altitude. Scroll up to, let's reread 315. It is okay, 221 knots, increasing slightly. Okay, that will do. Our airspeed is what? Well, we're going to be there in about an hour of real time. So I don't know how much simulator time I want to make it. I don't know how long do you guys want this video to be. It ain't going to be a long one. It's not going to be like the one I just made with the Falcon 7X this morning. 3,000 miles from Ottawa, Canada to Belém. That was a great flight, but the video was almost 2 hours long. For any of you that had to endure it, I'm really sorry. But you know, my videos are like so exciting. I'm sure you're hanging on the edge of your seat through the entire 2 freaking hours, right? You bet. Well, you know, you can always just skip ahead. Let's see how we're doing here. Not bad. Nudge her to the right by a degree. Scroll up. The last flight I haven't had any problem with voice attack. Maybe it's fixed itself somehow or something, I don't know. Just the altimeter. Here comes the requested altitude. Okay. So at like 99 point something % power. I gotta zoom in pretty close here. 95% power. We're burning. Fuel flow 0. Uh-oh. What's the problem? I don't understand what that is, what the deal is there. not good. Why do we have a fuel flow of 0? And yet the engines are running. Okay, the primary purpose of this flight is not to gauge fuel usage. I'm going to go look at the fuel menu, and you're going to come with me. Let's see if anything's strange there. Yeah, we're not burning any gas. I don't think I've ever encountered this. You know, okay, I'm seeing we have the same amount of gas we started with. We haven't used any gas. Our fuel flow is 0. That all makes sense, except this airplane shouldn't be flying. I'm going to do a reset. See what happens. So what we do is, and I guess I'm either going to edit this out of the video or let you guys see it. For now, I'm thinking I'm going to let you see it. So, pause. Save it to a nominal name like A. Doesn't matter. I use A as a file that I save for immediate discard. Reset. I don't think this is going to help it. But it's like it's something you just have to eliminate it as a likelihood of what's the issue. Okay, engines will be gone, then they'll come back. Fuel flow is still 0. What if I hit the K key, which is the manual override for the fuel valves? That should not make any difference. And it's not. Oh, you know what the deal is? I know what it is. I've screwed something up in the aircraft config file. I put a .8, I must have put the syntax wrong somehow. Well, if this was an FSC flight, they would cancel it upon landing, saying that I hadn't burned any fuel. I'm in it this far, and I'm testing out shooting approaches in India anyway. So we're going to finish this flight and see if Flightline will agree to log it. FSC would not. The FSC coder client would sense that no fuel use had been recorded, and it would say, you didn't use any fuel. which, you know, is better. Well, I don't know if it's better, but it's more accurate. FSC insists on micromanaging every single aspect of this and making it something in which they have total control. That is not to my taste, and that's why I don't usually fly FSD anymore. But they'll say, well, it is more accurate, and that's true, it is. So, fine. But as I say, it's not to my taste. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we didn't do this. All right. Scroll up. Okay, we're deviating a little bit. Get this back to VOR. When you do a reset, you got to put all this stuff back. Scroll up. Scroll up. Okay. Scroll up to the doors. Get the lights on. Are the lights even on? Yeah, they are. Whoop. Reinstitute your destination. When you reset, you gotta redo all this stuff. Scroll up. Victor, Alpha, Bravo, Papa. Says Bhopal, it's right. Let's make it daytime. Okay. We're on it. Okay. Go to the refs. No, no. 194. Let's see what that is. 189 miles out. Okay. 20 minutes. That's 10 minutes at 2x. No, we'll just stay with it. 28 minutes. It's time to start descending. Scroll down 45. Oh, wait a minute. Don't take it down to 0. Because we're still at... No. Yep. Scroll up 5. 100,000-foot increments. Scroll down 10, scroll up 10, scroll up 10. Okay, we're not gonna go on that much. Scroll up 10. Miles out, 31 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Scroll down 10. Scroll down. Now, what we're going to do, I was just explaining this morning in the Wilco Falcon 7X, which is very similar to this. You got 2 pointers. One, the green one, is going to be aligned with the runway once we find out what that alignment is. The pink one is pointing at the destination at all times. So we're going to approach the destination. Let's say that the active runway is 9. So when we get to within, I don't know, 25 miles or so, we will turn. Let's see, how will we want to handle this one? We'll turn to a perpendicular to this line here. So what we want is to cross the perpendicular to the runway plane at a distance of 20 miles. And stay on that course and watch the pink line come over. When it's right on top of the green line, we want to be turning to that heading. So we'll have to start the turn slightly before. You got to watch how fast it's coming. The farther away you are, the more slowly that happens and the more easily manageable it is, which is what we want. Okay, so at a distance of not only 20 miles, when this pink line is almost on top of the green line, we're going to turn the heading to where hopefully the pink and the green are right on top of each other and the heading bug is right there. At that time, we're headed right for the runway. And we want to approach. One nice thing about this airplane, it has much better altitude control. We want to hit the top of the descent point, which is 3,000 feet above ground level, 10 miles from the end of the runway, at which point we will commence a descent of about 900 feet a minute. And it should all work out, even in crappy visibility. And if we don't have crappy visibility going in, as I said, I'm going to make it crappy. Scroll up to, and if I screw up with the config, with the aircraft config file, which is showing us 0 fuel burn and a 0 fuel used, is the same in flight line as it would have been in FSD, namely to cause the flight to cancel, well, so be it. But I'm recording it because it's a good flight and it ought to be a good video. And I'll make another confession. That flight I took from, where was that? Ontario, California, to Reno, turned out to be no good because I had forgotten to push start. Light, but it was a good video. So I didn't tell you guys anything about that. And a couple of days later, I actually did the flight again, and Flightline recorded it. That wasn't Flightline's fault. I just had forgot to press start flight. But other than that, it was a good flight. And the second one, the repeat flight went almost exactly the way the first one did. So all is well. I'm trying to think now, where did I go from Reno? I can't remember. That was 3 or 4 Falcon X flights ago. Okay, 20,000. 21 minutes out. Scroll down 5. We get slower rate of descent at the moment. Okay. We're going to go back into secondary click on the altitude button. Scroll down 10 so that we have altitude being done in hundreds rather than thousands, and much easier to control. Target altitude now 4,000. The airport elevation is not very high. In a little bit we'll take a look and get a good terminal briefing. We're 104 miles out. I usually think that information is more accurate within 100 miles. So in a minute or so, we're gonna go for it. Scroll up, nudge her over a little bit. Tables out so that folks have coffee or Cokes or beverages, whatever. Non-alcoholic, of course. Miles, that should be good. Okay, wind is 022 at 3, gusting to 8. Visibility 5 miles. Just what I was hoping for. That'll do just fine. 022. That looks like runway 6 to me, which is 6,000 feet. That's fine. The airport elevation, 1727.37. 2737. Airport, the top of descent is 4,700. Okay, runway 6, 4,700. Scroll up 5. Scroll up 5. Scroll up 5. Scroll up 5. See what we can do here. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 30. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 5. Scroll down 10. Scroll down 10. Scroll down 10. Okay, wait a minute. Is autopilot on? It's on. Ah, bummer. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 20. Okay. Scroll down 45. Scroll down 25. Scroll down 45. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 20. Scroll up 5. Scroll up 5. Okay. I'm not quitting. We're going to have to do another reset. Here's the proof in the pudding. Save it to a file named A. I'm going to get to the bottom of why it keeps doing this. But at least now, hopefully, we can reset without crashing Flight Simulator, which previously we could not do. Here we go, right here, it would go right back, it would go right out of it. See, this is working. Okay. I'm going to put speed down to normal. Scroll down 10. Scroll down 10. Scroll down 5. Scroll up 10. Okay, now let's put this stuff. Scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll up 10. Scroll up 10. Doesn't seem to be. Okay, autopilot is on. Heading is off. Heading to on. She's turning right in. Alright. Flight level 001. That's not getting it. Scroll up 45. Oh no. Scroll down 45. Scroll up 45. Scroll up 10. This is not easy and it is not fun. Go down to normal. Scroll up. Okay, what's going to be runway 6? Scroll down 45. Scroll down 45. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 20. Wait a minute, 6, is that where we're pointing to? Scroll down 2. Scroll down. Scroll down 2. Scroll down. Oh wait. Scroll up 10. Scroll up 20. Scroll up 10. Scroll up. So top of descent is 47. And we're just about there now. We're a little hot. We've probably been burning at 100%. So let's see, how close are we? We're not even calling the tower. 15 miles out. Mile visibility. There it is, right on 6. Okay, let's get to it. Scroll down 10. Scroll down 10. Scroll down. You're down. Left. Okay, get your brain organized. This thing thinks you're pointed right at the runway. Okay, when that goes to 9, we start descending. At 600 feet a minute. 700 feet a minute until we see it. Scroll down 20. Scroll down 10. Scroll up 5. Scroll up. Scroll up. 170, that's not bad. Scroll down 10. You want to get pink line. You want to get the heading pushing away from the pink line.
Sink rate.
We don't have it.
Rate. Sink rate.
We don't
Sink
have
rate.
it. Let's look over to
Sink
the
rate.
left. There it is.
Sink rate.
Where's the runway? Right there.
500.
Right there, right there.
400.
Straighten out. Look at that.
300.
Come on. Nice, nice, nice,
Minimum.
nice. Turn down.
Minimum.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
100.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
50, 40, 30,
Braking.
20,
Sink rate.
10.
Oh, not much room here.
Sink rate.
50, or 30, flight to him.
Through the fence. Well, we didn't see it till the last second. We clearly have to get better at this. But pretty good yoke control, I thought, comparatively. Okay, basically straight ahead. You'll see it through the trees. Okay, come on. Gonna have to think about that. You know, it just all happens too fast. There's a lot going wrong with this flight from the beginning, with the fuel flow being wrong. Let's just put you in the bad frame of mind. Let's get there and see if the flight registers. If we don't get a little white box, it means we'll either have to do this flight over again or pick another flight to do from Mumbai. This is what we're here to practice and learn how to do. So that's the first time. Well, we got the airport in sight, but too late to really do much about it. Let's go for that white building over there. That'll do. We are having better mouse yoke control. It still needs work. Where is the there it is. But it's better. I'm going to guess that flight line's control is not as tight as FSE's, and that this flight will register. I know I had an airborne on it. I know I had it started properly. So, hit the parking brake and let's see what happens. I'll be damned, it logged it. Well, as I've said, Flightline is basically 10-year-old technology. It's what FSE was 10 years ago. And it logged the flight. I guess it doesn't matter if I'm honest about gas usage or not. I usually am, but in this case it inadvertently had me using no gas. So what do I say? I'm going to still have 2,600 pounds in the airplane? Sure enough. So I didn't use any gas. That wasn't really deliberate, but that's the way it went. So, all right, let's shut them down. We did the flight. The main thing about this flight was the landing. And it was certainly far from perfect. I've got a lot to learn in developing technique. Setting up these low visibility landings. I haven't done that many of them. So, I got to think about this. Well, it's good that I have it videoed, because I can go back and see what I did wrong and develop a plan for doing it better. So we'll probably talk about this some more in pretty shortly upcoming another video after I looked at this one and thought some stuff through. So let's get shut down and get out of here. Shut the lights off. Battery off. That's it. Well, I'd love to say it was a great flight. I had fun. They're all great as far as I'm concerned. It wasn't a hugely successful flight. It was a very instructive and informative flight. And to that extent, it had a lot of value. So, once again, thanks for coming along, and we'll catch you next time.